Hello everyone. Hello. I hope your double experience went well. I'm back now from my vacation, 2-day vacation. Any tips for 200 RP and 200 Monk duo? Oh boy, maybe you could try Ormond Catacombs already. I don't know. Don't know. Wear lions, wear hyenas, probably too easy. I'm planning to stream for at least a couple of hours today, maybe a little bit longer, but it is a bit late and I'm quite tired. I did a 6-hour drive today on the way back, so I'm a bit tired. So we'll do 2.5 hours at least to burn some stamina, and then we'll do a longer stream after the server save tomorrow. And yeah, my double weekend has been okay. Unfortunately, the internet at the hotel I was staying at was rubbish, so I couldn't even really skill very much overnight because I kept getting disconnected and stuff. So yeah, I trained a little bit. I managed to burn like 4 exercise weapons or so, I think. So not too terrible, but not too great either. So plan for today is to start with Warzone 5, 1 hour. I have EXP prey on Tunnel Tyrants, so I figured I may as well try that. Yeah, and then we've got an hour at Winter Court from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Yeah, I had internet issues all weekend long. Hello, Nyansk. Nyan. Let's go with Nyan. Hello. So yeah, took a couple of hours today, I expect. Get a chew of the raid. Dziękuję. Dzięki. Thank you and welcome everyone. We're just getting started. Gonna start with Warzone 5 for an hour. Let me give in the suspicious devices. Unfortunately, I have to give in 15. I'm pretty sure because I don't have Warzone 1 to 3 done. Siema. Hey, Rubenos. Nyan. Okay. Nyan. Got you. Siema. Didn't play very much over, didn't get to play much over double experience. So actually, let's see how far I have fallen in the rankings. Ooh, I'm still second, and Bruce is only 17 levels ahead. How has this happened? I expected Bruce to be like level 380 by now. Interesting. I guess he didn't play too much over double. Warzone 5 is this guy, right? Clom Stonecutter. Okay. Expected Palm to be 300. Actually, what level is Palm? Let me have a look. Where is he? 230. It's not great, Palm. Not great. Kind of disappointing. I expect you to be 300 as well with 0 stamina. So let's get in here. Let's open this up. Make sure there's no random letter of someone. Nope, no letter. All right. Pop the pump. Palm didn't go too hard. What stamina are you on, Palm? What stamina are you on? Anyway, yeah, this week we're going to be doing loads of testing. Got to fill out all those level 300-ish spawns on Tibia Pal. Got to get the numbers. 37 hours. Okay. That's it. Yeah, that's an interesting idea for lower Roshimal. Maybe you can do it. Yeah. Okay. So, what damage is it here? Is it energy damage? I feel like it's energy damage, maybe. Maybe I'll switch the weapon. I'll switch the armor depending on what it is. You definitely want earth damage here, and I think it's going to be easy enough. So we're probably going to go with with the power ring, and I think we'll still go with the enchanted brooch. And yeah, I think we can get started. You're not enjoying the min-maxing? Yeah, it's time for bestiary and stuff. Yeah, don't overdo it. Enjoy the grind. All right, guess we can get started. I'm gonna attempt it with great mana potions. I think that should be okay. I don't have any charms here, so yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, I think this respawn should be pretty good for the monk, just because it is kind of kiting a lot here, which should work pretty well. Seems very easy actually so far. Never get tired of hearing it. I guess I got to make the most of it before the nerf tomorrow. Oh my god, this is very easy. Hi, Rue. Here I go saying I expected this to be harder for the 100th time. Do I also think we will see another nerf tomorrow? I honestly don't think so, but they got me last time, so I don't know. I didn't expect it last time. Sick of Grims and Palace. Well, get ready for Asura Mirror for 100 levels. Starting to feel like a mage hunting. What? Low, do you mean low survivability? Is that how it feels? I don't know. I feel like they may do it. I feel like they may do it. I hope not. I hope there isn't a nerf, obviously. I'd rather there wasn't, but not sure. I mean, this is so easy. I'm barely using supplies at Warzone 3. Warzone 5, sorry. Of course, it's Warzone 5. I'm going to try this route. I haven't done this route before, but apparently it's better. So what damage is it here? Earth damage followed by fire followed by death. Ooh, so Naga tanker will be better. I'll have it with death imbuement as well. Where hyenas, like, if you really push it, you'll get like 3 KK raw there. But realistically, it's more like 2.8 or something. Shimmer. Profit is nice like where hyenas, and it's very, very smooth respawn as well. I don't know if I should be going here for the voltage elementals or if I should be going through. Probably for optimal experience, I don't want to be going here. We'll try something else next lap. I think you probably want to go through this hole here to the right instead of the voltage elementals down south. I guess I need to change my trinket to, is it Ocarina? Yeah, Ocarina, there we go. You know what? I think this place is 250. This is, I'm never, keep getting amazed by like the power of Monk. I really like this is like 250 for Monk for sure. Cobra bow and super easy. Shocking. Well, maybe I'll hold off with my opinion until after I see the patch notes tomorrow, right? But this feels very nice. Very smooth. I guess 4KK raw should be achievable here, right? This place does reach 4KK raw, so fingers crossed we can get that. And that's without charms as well. Yeah, I think right now I'm expecting somewhere around 4KK raw here based on how the first lap went. Tried Catacombs. I tried Catacombs on a test server and I didn't enjoy it very much. So I haven't yet tried it on live, but there's still time. We can try that at some point. Probably not today, but at some point we should be able. We'll definitely try it. Hey, Sheriff. Yep, I had a haircut last week now. It's been a little while, but yes, still a fresh haircut. Good morning. Do you think X foot wraps worth the loss of Fizz Earth Prop for solo hunting? I think the X foot wraps are basically the best offensive option for the boots. So if you're hunting something where you don't care about the defenses, then yes, it's the best boots in the game. Better even than the Soul boots. So yeah, I think they'll definitely have a use, but only when hunting something like that. It's probably easy for your level. Hello, Tukanazora. Hello. Tukan. Ah, yeah, we said your name's Tukan. Hotkeys. I don't have a hotkey guide yet for the Monk. Still getting used to stuff. More for team hunting? Not necessarily. I think they'll have the uses both for team hunting and for solo hunting. It's just, yeah, you know, if I'm hunting something easy, like this right now, for example, is actually really easy. So if I had X foot wraps, I would be using those over the ones I have now. Even though the physical and earth protection is very good here, obviously. I would probably be using extra damage for the greater flurry of blows from the foot wraps, probably better. What level an EQ for EK to hunt here? About 350 maybe. Something like that. I have a guide on here. I don't remember what level I said. 300, maybe 350, something like that, around that. The Monk, I assumed it'd be around 300. But yeah, now I'm going to call it 250. With the Cobra bow, you can definitely come here on the Monk. Although, like I say, that may change. That may change with any rebalancing decisions, depending on what Tipsoft decides to do. Hey up, Silver Swan. Hello. What would be a fair price for them? Well, that's really hard to say. I don't know what the meta will end up being, whether people will value the damage over the survivability. I think the X boots can land somewhere between 50 to like 40 KK, depending on what the meta for the monk will end up being. They do have potential to be quite expensive. I wouldn't pay for them that much right now. I'd probably pay like 15 to 20 KK for them right now. $3.6 KK raw, 10 minutes in, no charms. Yeah, I think we should be able to hit around should be able to hit 4 KK raw, I think. Do you think there's another nerf coming? I think there's definitely another nerf coming. I don't yet know whether that's going to be tomorrow. I hope it's not tomorrow. I really think it's too early to be doing another nerf. I really think they ought to wait a little bit longer. But it will be coming at some point. So we'll see. I'd prefer some more bug fixes and stuff tomorrow. Can you do a hotkey video for the monk? I can, and I will. Still not sure I know it enough to do a proper thorough recommendation. I think we'll probably have like a hotkey video in like 2 weeks or so. I'm getting there, you know. I've got my focus serenity, I've got my hope focus harmony. I haven't yet team hunted those. I really don't know where I'm going to put like my healing spells. Or maybe I'm just going to play a non-healing monk. I'll be like, if someone wants to team hunt with me, I'm not going to be healing. I'm just DPS. We'll see. I don't know where I'm going to fit any healing hotkeys. There's really not enough room. Skills after double. I have 103 fist at the moment and 43 magic level, I think. I really did not get to play as much as I wanted. I didn't get to skill as much as I wanted. I have some leftover exercise weapons and stuff, but they're going to have to wait until next double. Oh, magic level 44 now. Just went up. Okay, interesting. So did you do Pelgo, did you do a trio then at Buried? With no Paladin or with Paladin as well? Normally I would expect the Paladin to be replaced at Buried, not the Druid. But yeah, I do think the Monk will function as just well enough as the Druid as well on lower level team hunts. Four KK raw, 13 minutes in. As expected. As expected, we're hitting around 4 KK raw here. It's not going to be like the best spot possible, but that's pretty serviceable. Especially if you come here at level 250, which I think you should be able to. That's a very, very good result for level 250. Of course, you may make a little bit less than 4 KK raw on 250, but I think probably not too far off. I don't think I've really gained all that much in the last 50 levels for this place to become much better. I think 250, you're probably going to be doing like 3.8 raw here, maybe. It's pretty good. Am I going to be doing an itemization video for the monk? No, I created tibiapal.com/equipment as a an equipment reference for the monk. I'm not going to be doing an itemization video breaking everything down. Is the access for this place? You just need to give suspicious devices to an NPC. So no, not really an access place, no. But then you can only hunt here for 8 hours at a time. Only. Basically, if you want to come here every day, then you need to give in suspicious devices every day. Okay, about 4.1 KK. I just took a screenshot 15 minutes in. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I think with charms and a little bit more levels to move a little bit faster, I think you can probably scale this to about 4.5, which is, you know, pretty excellent for this spot. Good hunt? Yeah, I think so. Well, how's the profit looking? 180k in 15 minutes. We've only got 3 suspicious devices, so it's not like that's been inflated by the suspicious devices either. So yeah, pretty profitable as well. I guess around 750, 800k per hour profit. Pretty much the same you get everywhere as the monk. Roshimal Mines? Yeah, I know Roshimal Mines. I think, feel like it's gotta be kind of hard still at this level because it was a hard spot on my 500 paladin. I definitely think Roshimal Mines is doable from like 400, probably a little bit earlier, but 320, it's probably doable, but I don't think it's going to be really worth it because of it's going to be difficult. You can't exactly like box 8 of them. I don't know. I'll try it. I feel like 350 maybe is more realistic for that spot. We're definitely going to be trying it though. Roshimal Bones, no, Roshimal Mines. I don't think Roshimal Bones is going to be very good. And just in general, physical spots are not that great. You're not going to do all that amazing on physical spots anywhere. From which level is it worth using Mana Leech on weapon and Life Leech on chest armor? I have Mana T3 on helmet already. I'm going to assume that you mean it's the monk. I've been using Mana Leech plus crit on all my 2 MB weapons on the monk. Always. I think it's better. You've got sustain from your virtues anyway. So, yeah. I haven't felt the need to have vampirism in my weapon. I mean, we are going to go Roshimal Mines. It was always on the list. It's just slightly further down the list, but we'll definitely be going to Roshimal Mines at some point. I have like 10 other spots on the list first, though, so we're going to do those first. And it's going to be annoying anyway until I unlock Fatal Hold on the Fever Sleep. It's really annoying there until you get that. Yeah, I think this will be a good place for you, Palm, by the way, if you're still watching and listening. I think, you know, you're almost 250. I think you can definitely come here on 250. And pretty damn good results. Kind of similar to like Were Tigers and Were Crocodiles and stuff. Kind of similar ballpark of a place. Except that this is maybe even easier. This is definitely easier than Were Tigers. Probably similar to Were Crocodiles. Is it going to be better than RP? I think the Monk is an excellent solo class. I think you could probably go with Bambus Joe. You can probably go with Bambus Joe. The life leech is not that big a deal here. Like I think I could hunt here with Bambus Joe personally. I do think the monk is basically most, but I don't know. Team hunt is very difficult to say because the monks are still low levels and they're not, they don't have that much experience. So they may well be very good both solo and team hunt classes, but I don't yet have that much experience to comment on team hunt. But it's definitely going to be a good solo class, in my opinion. Is it going to be better than Paladin? Well, it's definitely going to be better than Paladin on a low level. Like Paladin low level sucks and Monk low level is very good. But there will be a point at which, it changes. That point is probably going to be around level 600 or so. But, Monk is still going to be very, very close. So I think the Monk will have like a smoother progression. Like something I don't like about the Paladin is that it does feel pretty damn bad to get it up to like level 500-600. Thank you for the prime sub, Zatsne Hasach. Jinky. So I don't like the Paladin. That it feels really bad to level it up. Like I never enjoyed the leveling process of the Paladin. Like once you get to like level 400, 500, you start getting some of those best in slot items. It starts scaling better. It's much more fun. But it's a bit of a pain to get Paladin to that point, to be honest. Whereas the Monk does not have that problem. Once you unlock like level 70 on the Monk, it's super strong, super fun. So it's going to be very easy to get up to that, to like the mid-level where it's very, very powerful as well. Yeah. Bottom line, I think it's going to be better than Paladin on lower levels, probably similar to Paladin on middle levels, and probably a little bit weaker on like very, very high end, like 1k level. Vasanti, subscribe with Prime. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Didn't hear the notification play, but I can see you subscribed, so thank you very much. Are you planning to team hunt to try places like Ice Library? I'll go solo Ice Library eventually. I don't know, dude. Like, I don't really team hunt, and I don't have the scheduling to make it work. Like, I'd like to. Sure, I'd like to go Ice Library and try it and stuff, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to make it work with my schedule. There's no promises there. Yeah, Drakens aren't that good. The walls are not good for experience. When I went on the walls when it was boosted War Master, I think I was like level 300, and I had like the Moon Spade, so obviously very, very good. I think I managed to get like 2.8 KK raw at walls, which was, just good. But that is at a much higher level, and at that point you have so many better spots. How about Crypt Warriors? Yeah, Crypt Warriors definitely very good. Definitely going to be going to Crypt Warriors. Again, I feel like it's still a little bit too early. Definitely doable from 400. Realistically, probably even a little bit earlier, but at what level exactly? It's hard to say. Maybe 350. I would definitely like to give it a try as well. I feel like I want the HP gems for that though. Medusa Tower and more hyenas. Honestly, that level 200 plus, unless you're hunting something where you have to just spam ultimates without much loot, then you should be getting good profit everywhere. Like wherever I go to now is like profit. And look at this place. It's just random place. I can just maintain here with GMPs, no problem. And just, yeah, profit. Great profit on this location. Okay. Also, the loot here is very cheap, and the supplies, I don't use any menu supplies. I could hunt here for like 2 hours, I think, if I wanted to. Just cap my manners, and I could probably hunt here for 2 hours without leaving. We're gonna stand here maybe. I still need to go back to Medusa Tower. I'm still missing 300 Medusas from Bestiary, so I want to get that sorted soon. Why manners and no spirits? Why would I use spirits? Spirits are less efficient. Rubinos, resubscribe for 3 months in advance. Thank you very much, Rubinos. Welcome to the Beaver Club. I know you, so you get the Beaver Club. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Hey, up forward. Hello. And anyway, to answer the manners and no spirits question, like the order of efficiency of potions, like the weaker the potion, the more efficient it is gold wise. So you should always be using the smallest potion you can, to that, you know, that doesn't affect your survivability of the respawn. So you know, I can hunt here with great manners, so I'll hunt here with great manners. If it was harder, then I'd be hunting with great spirits, or if it was very hard, I'd be hunting with ultimate spirits. But if it's easy enough, which this place is, then of course you should be using great mana potions. Yeah, well, hyenas is nice. It's just, yeah, it's just a little bit, at least on Nevia, can be a bit toxic. You know, it's a very popular spot, so people do get a little bit emotional about it. And don't respect the claims sometimes. So yeah, that can be a bit tricky. Well, it's not too bad, but yeah, it's if you're gonna get invaded somewhere, then you know, where hyenas is often a place that causes issues. Yeah, well, I went there like 3 times on this character and I only had an issue once, so it's not, you know, it doesn't happen every time. But I haven't had any issues anywhere else. Aesthetic or spiritual outburst? Definitely spiritual outburst. Definitely spiritual outburst. Really strong. I've stopped going on about it. I've stopped doing my pug faces. But I still use it every 2 minutes. Sometimes you can catch it if you pay attention, but it feels great. Spiritual outburst feels great with focus harmony. I still prefer sweep and takedown as the default spender. But you know, spiritual outburst with focus harmony feels a very, very, very nice. Hey, I just hit level 150. I'm so confused on how to properly use the 3 new spells that become available. Are you using any of them? And 150. What spells become available at 150? You need to clarify the spells that you mean, Yaro. I'm not actually sure what you mean. I don't think 3 spells become available at 150. The 3 spells that become available are virtues, but they become available at level 20 together with the promotion. So unless you only just got promoted at level 150. How was your holiday? It was good. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Missed out on the double, obviously, but oh well. But yeah, it was good. The weather wasn't too great. Oh, Serenity and 2 healing spells at 150. Well, Focus Serenity is like Serenity and Focus Harmony function very similarly, at least when solo hunting. It just serves as a refresher for your spenders to be able to like get out of a trap or something. Very, very good for that. And the healing spells, I don't know. I don't remember which healing spells you get. But I don't think there's very much theory behind how to use healing spells. Hey, Yashik. Any spot recommendations for 200 that is not a popular? Banuta. You could go Banuta. I don't think many monks are hunting Banuta, and it's very, very decent. Medusa Tower as well, which is not like super popular, I think. $350k profit in 30 minutes. Make that 370. Yeah, 750k-ish profit. And I don't think I've been getting like particularly lucky or anything here so far. Mass res for monk. Well, I don't use the mass res when solo hunting, so I don't really know. You want on a hotkey for team hunting, and you use it the same way that that a druid would use mass res. Mentorova. Mentorova. Again, those are team hunting abilities. I haven't team hunted much. I don't have much to say about them. The Mentorova ability, you basically, when you team hunting, you just want to choose a target. Sorcerer or Paladin, most likely. And you just cast it every minute. Fun and engaging gameplay, but it is what it is. Yeah, then you've got the Mass Res, which you use when you need to heal more than just one person. And Focus Serenity basically is like a oh shit button, where you want to use spenders back to back, which I will showcase now if you want. Let's have a look. Now we're going to go Sweep and Takedown. Then we're going to go Focus Harmony, Outburst, Focus Serenity, and another Takedown. And just everything just blows up, right? If you do something like this when you get trapped in a box, it feels very, very good. Vote, subscribe with Prime. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it. 2 months now. Woohoo! I never get your EXP per hour. Could that be because of the charms? If you gain 2.8k raw at Grim Reapers, then no, that is not because of the charms. That is because of the way you play. I've literally have dudes in my Discord making 4k raw at Grims with no charms, so no. You're either going too slow or using wrong rotation or God knows what. Impossible to answer without like a video or something to review of the way you hunt. But no, there is no simple explanation that will make you get 1 extra KK raw at Grim Reapers other than just improving your play. 3.6 raw and Mirror with Destruction. Yeah, with Destruction it's pretty tough. You're definitely not going to be doing as well as with like an energy weapon. 3.6, you know, if it's your first time, I guess it's acceptable. I'm pretty sure you should still be aiming for at least 4, even with Destruction weapon. So, you know, keep at it. I think it's definitely doable to do a little bit more than that. Where is the raw experience? Here, if you can see my mouse right now. Looking at about 3.8k raw right now because, you know, I'm focusing on the chat and stuff. When I was focusing a little bit more at the start, we did about 4.1k raw. I think that's probably doable here, 4.1k raw. No charms, no animus, just basic. 4.1k raw, which is okay, you know. It's The monk is very skewed. You know, I think every vocation other than the monk would be very, very happy with that kind of result at this level. For the monk, it's just okay, you know? It's a bestiary spot for the monk, I think. But it's a good bestiary spot. I'm not blaming. I'm not blaming Palm. I'm just explaining. There's a difference. There's a difference between explaining the situation and blaming for a given situation. Oh, that was a nice crit just to blow up all the elementals, get them out the way. How many hours you'll hunt here? Well, we're just doing a test for today. So I'm hunting here for another 20 minutes. At which point I'm going to Winter Court for an hour. Well, probably hunt here for like 15 minutes so that I can be at Winter Court on time. Some people go back, lose a lot of XP going back to loot. Yeah, definitely don't waste too much time looting, especially not in Grim Reapers when when there's barely any loot anyway. Do you do review? Sure, I can do review. I've done it before. Not that many people actually take me up on it though. I think not many people can, you know, not many people like constructive criticism. And it can be hard. But yeah, if you're up for genuine feedback on what you can improve, yeah, you can send me a clip. I'd be happy to review. Make sure to send at least like 3 to 5 minutes or so. Ideally, as a YouTube video, can be private. No way, Palm. I don't believe it. I do not believe someone's that stupid. Just following you like a dog, looting your corpses. Holy shit. Oh my god. I suppose at least he asked. Oh, the weapon switching on an EK here really sucks. I really do not like weapon switching as an EK. So yeah, switching between a fire and ice weapon here, oh, not nice. There's no consideration like this on the monk at least. You don't have access to fire or ice, and energy is just strictly worse than earth. Monks are way stronger than EKs. Yeah, I agree. Monk is like the only vocation where I can't really think of a level range where it's better than the monk. Like the EK is the strongest around like level 90 compared to other vocation. And that's also exactly where the monk is the strongest. Your EXP in Winter Court won't be fair because of Animus. Do I have Animus on Winter Court? I might have like one monster, maybe. How do you know? How do you know better than me what Animus I have? You're stalking me, Vord. Do I have something? Maybe I do. I don't think so. I don't think I have anything in Winter Court. Just checked on the rear guard, Winter Guard. I don't think so. How did it feel now as they fixed? Oh, it feels so much nicer to have a set rotation. I'm so glad they fixed it. It felt so bad not being able to use G-Fob properly. Yeah. Very, very, very nice now. I forgot it was broken for so long. Might be Summer Court. Yes, I have one on Summer Court by the looks of things. Rear guard, yeah. Winter Court seems unanimous. Did they fix fatal hits on sweeping strikes? I believe they did. I believe they did. I think they did that in the last patch. I never noticed it. I didn't even really know what they were talking about. But someone said that they did. I've not really been paying that much attention though. We're gonna do another double fender. Here we go. Oh. The only thing with those double spenders and focus harmony, focus serenity is that it costs shitload of mana. I always end up with like no mana after that combo. Yeah, Monk is definitely the strongest vocation in sort of the 0 to 400. Probably 0 to like 600 if we're being honest. And then it starts evening out. And then on higher levels, it remains to be seen. It's a little bit too early to say. When am I going to make War Dragons or Aslan Walls on the Paladin? Not in the foreseeable future. I sold all my equipment on my Paladin for the Monk. And anyway, I'm not really in the Paladin mood, so I don't know when we're gonna have any more Paladin content. I'm a straight up Monk main now. The superior vocation in modern Tibia. The Paladin's time is over. What's my base fist after double? 99 in high scores, plus 4 from loyalty, so 103 effective. So still nothing too crazy, you know? I think we will have Paladin content at some point, but it won't be for a little while. I think, like, very loosely, I'm going to continue making the Monk content basically indefinitely for the time being. But, you know, I will end running out of all the Monk videos I can possibly make, probably around like level 600 Monk or something like that. Then I'll go back to finish off all my Mage series, which, you know, I've kind of left abandoned halfway through, so definitely going back to that. And once I finish that, I will maybe then go back a little bit to the Paladin to finish off some of those missing places on the Paladin. But when is that going to be? Months. A year from now, maybe even. So yeah, it's not going to be soon. Do you think Monk will be viable in for Runeblast Ascension seals in the future. Yeah, I haven't. It's definitely going to be viable for Pumin. Plague as well, Plagueograph. Probably Dark Torturers with Fatal Hold, probably going to be okay, although I think I went there on test server and I like died because it was quite hard. But probably will be viable. I think I think the one where you can use energy will be best. So Pumin and Plagueograph will probably be the best one. Hey Olivier, Oliver, sorry. Hello. Imagine starting with 120 base on a monk. Yeah, I mean, that is going to be somebody like a couple of years from now, right? Once you get the offline training going. And then get like a level 8 with 110, 120 skill. Yeah, it would be insane. I expect majority of the streaming content will be monk related for a very long time, but yeah. But for YouTube, you know, I still want to keep making my YouTube videos even when I don't have monk content. So that's when I'm going to be recording some stuff for YouTube on other vocations. But streaming wise, it's probably going to be monk for a very long time. All right, one more lap. We'll finish this lap and then we'll get ready for Winter Court. Looking forward to Plague Seal. Yep, me too. I like that place. I've never really got to hunt it very much because on my EK I was in Axe, so kind of didn't have a good enough energy weapon to hunt Plague. But yeah, should definitely be good on the monk. How much cost to get Fist 100? Oh, I don't know, dude. A fair bit. If you're just going to go in and invest exercise weapons to level to 100 Fist on like 1x, it's going to be pretty damn expensive. Obviously half the price on double, but still pretty expensive. Not like insane. I don't know, 100 KK maybe. Ballpark, something like that. You can use a calculator. There's loads of them. One on Tibia Pal as well. That'll tell you exactly how much you need to invest. But yeah, it's not too cheap. The time investment is the big part as well. But you know, my low level monks, like alternative ones that, you know, I've been offline training, they have like 82 Fist at this point. You know, it's already pretty damn good. And they're like, you know, low levels. You manually trained it to 81st in 10 days. Did you do it in Dawnport or did you do it already in main? With like Mad Sheep or something? Do you think Monk for now is the best vocation? In the level ranges in which the Monk exists, yeah, I think the Monk is the best vocation. I mean, there's only like, you know, 300, 400 level monks. So yeah, in that level range, definitely. Once we start getting higher level monks, then it'll be more questionable. Yeah, I think this place just caps out somewhere around 4kk raw. But yeah, the monk is very, very good. This is a pretty good spot for the monk as well because it is like very kiting-like. So, you know, the monk gets a lot of value kiting here. Main with magic. Okay, how did you get skill level 100? Yeah, mostly exercise weapons. But I didn't keep track of how many I used. I just did offline train. I think I did exercise weapons until about like... Okay, even let's take a step back. I got like 65 Fist in Dawnport before the monk was released. And then I got up to like 90 using exercise weapons. Then I offline trained until double, and now during double I got up to 103. Let's have a look at the profit. Actually, let's wait until we finish the hunt, and then we'll look at the profit. Looks more or less expected. Although, yeah, just going back to that, I hate manually training. So yeah, you won't see me, you know, training on mad sheep anytime. Better to train magic level or fist? Most likely fist. It's good to get like 35, you know, 30, 35 magic level on like a low level, and like 40 magic level on like a slightly higher level, just to get that sustain going. But yeah, overall, it's definitely better to train fist for the time being. All the way up to like 120 fist or so, I'm probably going to be focusing on fist. And then once I have like 120 fist, you know, I'll just do the magic level on doubles. Kind of like a paladin, right? On a paladin, you focus on the distance to start with, but then you sort of transition into the magic level once your distance gets too high, and it's better to just use the offline training. Alright, 4K raw. Bam, no screenshot. Results. 630k profit in 50 minutes. So yeah, we're looking at about 750k profit here per hour, give or take. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty reasonable. All right, let's go refill and head to Winter Court. At Winter Court, we are going to switch to straight USPs because that place is a lot harder than Warzone 5. Let's re-roll that. Oh look, I just re-rolled the Tunnel Tyrant into the Cave Devourer. So I guess we'll be going there again to finish the bestiary. How we doing? 1,300 of those. And 1,000 of those. How many are we killing? We're killing about 400 per hour, give or take. So we need about 4 more hours on Warzone 5. I won't be able to do that in one. Maybe I'll do it in 2. Like 2 2-hour hunts there at some point. No, the only advantage of magic level is healing, but that is very important. You know, you don't undermine it. Like that is very important. Actually, why am I going here? May as well go to Svargrim straight away. Hello, Site 4. Hello. On lower levels, they use runes for hunting from like level 30 to level 60. You use runes, but no, you don't use runes on a higher level monk. How many spirits do we need for an hour? Probably about 1,600. Okay. Equipment wise, let me recharge the Bruche. What rings? I think I probably will use Prismatic Ring. How many Prismatic Rings do I have? 3. Let's buy some more Prismatic Rings before I forget. Probably want to use Prismatic Ring. Okay, buy them all. Probably want to use Prismatic Rings at this level at Winter Court. Don't know if I did when I hunted the other day. I don't want to die on stream again, so we are gonna go Prismatic Ring today. What is your max hit? 2,843 at the moment. Looking at Impact Analyze, I believe that was a damage prey hit in a Were-Panther. I wish Paladins got something else than runes. Yep, runes suck. Runes really suck. Main reason why I don't like playing the Paladin, or didn't enjoy it as much as I could. Okay, let me have a look who's got the claim now for Winter Court. Make sure I didn't mess anything up. Yeah, it's me. I have the claim on Winter Court. Not this guy. Let's have a look at this. A Dire Penguin. Nope. All right. What would be a decent magic level for a monk level 200? 35, I would expect minimum. I have 44 now. I think 44 is probably pretty high. It's like one of the highest on the server. That's without 42 without loyalty. Yeah, I think you should, well, maybe you should probably aim for like 38, maybe 38, 39 on a level 200. You can do it without rings, I believe. Yeah, I think, let me have a, I'll check my screenshot because I hunted here the other day. Let me see what I was wearing. I was wearing power rings, but I do remember that it was a bit fishy, you know, in a couple of places. I feel if I'm streaming Winter Court for the first time, I'm gonna take the hit and I'm gonna wear prismatic ring and give up 100k. I'd rather that than have another clip of me dying. Okay. Okay, I'll be right back, and we'll be starting in just a couple of minutes. Okay. Actually, let me just answer a couple of questions on YouTube. On average, how much mana and health do great ultimate spirit potions give? I don't know. Check out Tibiviki. I don't remember. How do I have that much cap? Hang on, did someone just run through? I hope he's not going to be causing problems here, but anyway. When is the next nerf for the monk happening? Not sure. I think about 10. I don't know. There will be one happening. I hope it's not tomorrow, but we'll see. Yo, mate, I love you guys. What do you think about the power of the monk compared to other vocations? So it is probably the strongest vocation at the moment. It's definitely in this level 0 to 500. It's very, very strong. I do expect there will be a nerf sooner or later. All right, I just need a 2-minute break. Hopefully this guy who just came in is not going to ruin our Winter Court test. Seems to be a relatively high level, so I expect him to respect the claim system, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. All right. Okay, let me just, I think we'll be fine. I think this guy seems normal. Probably won't be an issue. Do I want to use Naga Tanko? So I have fire, built-in fire plus death imbue. And in here I have energy and another death imbue as well. So I probably want energy over fire protection here. I think there's some energy damage. Yes, I probably want X1. All right. Does anyone really care about 0 to 500 run? Yeah, exactly. Right. This is what people are crying about it, though. It's the problem. People are crying about it. I agree. I agree. Ice. I agree. Okay, let's switch to the ice. Let's switch to this prismatic ring. 11 minutes. Maybe let's drop this one and stick on a 1 hour one so we don't break the analyzer. Another 150 enlightenment armor. What even is that? Robe of enlightenment. Ice, 4% ice protection. No, I don't think so. I think 2% physical is already better than 4% ice. Plus there's more mantra, right? How much does the Robe of Enlightenment have? Robe of Enlightenment has 15 man. Okay, so that maybe doesn't matter too much. But no, I also have 2 imbuements here, right? I have Lich Shroud, which is a death protection, which can really save you from those arachnophobicas as well. So anyway, any charms? So we have Divine Wrath on Arachnophobica. That's the only one I have available. Nothing here. No praise, I believe, that I can pick. No, so yeah, just Divine Wrath on Arachnophobica. Change Trinket. Yeah, I have the 2% ice. And I guess we get going. Hopefully I do not embarrass myself. But I have been here already and it was fine. I managed to peak at approximately 5kk raw. I don't expect to match that while streaming. I'll do my best. The thing about this spot is, though, it's kind of hard to box. Like, these monsters do a lot of damage, and my health pool is not actually all that high yet. So, you know, if you overdo it with the box, like this, it's kind of tricky. It's not super easy. I feel like you kind of want to kite where possible, which is not always possible on those upper floors, you know? Where you have those pretty tight corridors. It gets pretty tricky to kite. Like, this level is fine to kite. But, like, the top floor with the Soul Broken Harbingers is pretty tricky to kite in some places. Because you just overpull. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Gnomish armor to tier 2. Do you think it's better than Dwarven? Probably better than T0 Dwarven, yeah. It's around the same, I would say. But you do get more imbues, right, with the Dwarven. So they are potentially giving up some imbue protection by using the Gnomish. 5kk raw is crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's still considerably worse than Suramira. But I guess I don't have any charms here. With charms, I guess you could do a little bit more than 5kk raw here. We'll see what we can get. I'm sure I can get at least 4.5kk raw while streaming, maybe even a little bit more. 5-star rear guard. It's going to take a little while to kill off. So far, I'm doing the exact same route that I do on my Paladin. If any of you have watched the guides, the videos, that's going to be the route that we're following. Yeah, this floor is a little tricky as well to, like, kite. Can't exactly kite. You just kind of have to just get them all down. Get them, like, to here and then just start killing them off. At least that's what I've been doing. Not sure if it's optimal. Definitely can't 4-box, though. Can't 8-box for sure. Definitely want to do it by the wall. Somebody die here? There's not normally a skeleton, right? On Winter Court. I think somebody died here. Where's all the monsters? Cobra Bow better than Naga Kata, in my opinion, yeah. Way more healing. For marginal damage difference. Yeah, so you can go way more aggressive in this room. You can immediately go here to the left. But this is like a really difficult room for a level 300. So I'm not sure how I really want it. I want to hunt here a little bit longer before I feel comfortable doing that for sure. And again, here, like, I don't have, I just need to start need to wall box, which is not really what I love doing here. Because these guys, like I said, they do a lot of damage. May not seem it on like a level 500 paladin or an EK, but these guys do actually do a lot of damage. And I don't have an ice imbuement either, so. You're not a virtue swap enjoyer? No, I am not. I am the embodiment of a lazy min-maxer. I'll min-max as long as it's fun. If you start introducing incredibly clunky mechanics to my min-maxing, I am not a fan. Okay, maybe I don't need the prismatic ring. Maybe with the prismatic ring, I can definitely go more. Maybe I just, ideally, maybe you just swap to the prismatic ring on that top floor before the teleport, and then you do like a really big pull there, because that's like the only really tricky floor, I think. Okay, that I'm just blowing everything up, man. The pull before TP. Oh shit, I got confused. It's bad. I forgot where I was. I thought that was still one more room to go. Messed up this pool. Never mind. But the damage is so insane. Oh. The damage is definitely still getting hit hard. I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised. We'll be streaming directly after the server save tomorrow, so if they do nerf it, then we'll have a post-nerf stream again. Last time we had a post-nerf stream, I died almost immediately, so well, let's see. I agree. I agree, Mac D. I totally agree. I mean, I'm trying to be as impartial as possible, obviously. But yes, if I was to, I would consider. I would wait. Like, it doesn't matter if those early level monks, you know, are too strong. I would definitely wait with nerfs until like they get slightly higher level. I do think the monk might not be that strong late game, so I really would prefer to wait a little bit longer. I think we might be in trouble here. Hang on. There, I have a 5-star Panacersus on me, which hurts. But, oh, I kind of need to kill this one off though. I need to kill him off because he's going to heal up and then I'll never get to kill him. What rod do you have here? And Siema Piotrek, thank you. I can get 5kk raw here with no charms, no animus. I'm only here for the second time now. I tested this place before double on like level 300, fresh level 300, and I peaked around 5kk raw. So it's good. It's not Naga's good. It's not Mirror good. But you know, it's pretty good. One of the better places. And I myself always enjoyed Winter Court as just a respawn. I like hunting here. I like the monsters. I like that nothing really runs away. I like that nothing's distance based. I like that the profit is pretty good. The experience is pretty good. I don't know. I always found this to be a pretty fun respawn overall. So I'll definitely be doing my full bestiary here, as it's not yet complete. Have I tried summer? No, yeah, I haven't tried summer court yet. We'll be doing it this week at some point. You know, this week is a week of testing. We'll definitely be doing summer court as part of that at some point. There were people at level 300 hunting Nagas for 6kk. Cool. We'll be going Nagas as well at some point. It's also on the list. Not in any rush though. Yeah, we'll be doing Nagas. I don't have charms unlocked for the Nagas, so it won't be as great. Yeah, we'll definitely be trying Nagas. Yeah, I expect 6kk raw is doable. If I roll some praise for free, I'll use them. But generally, I don't really pay for praise, so we'll see. And it'll take me a little while. It takes quite a few hours to get charms there as well, which kind of sucks. The Naga archers take like 10 hours plus, right? Yeah, I know, unlegit rod. Unlegit rod it plays very differently to me though. He's very much focused on the experience, right? You always just see him at Grims, Mirror, and Nagas and stuff. He is more of a racer for like top 1, which is not quite what I'm doing at the moment or ever. I'm more focused on like testing stuff and creating a bit more content and stuff instead of just PG. Yeah, we'll obviously hit Nagas at some point, but I'm not in any rush. Okay, this is okay. So see, a lot of monsters here after the clear last time. I can't run to the left with them. There'll be too much at this level. So we kind of have to clear this box first. It's not super optimal, but it would be too hard to take them with me. And half of them would probably get lost as well. Okay. I don't think I'm very well positioned to answer that board, but from my experience watching Unlegit, he's very legit. In fact, yeah, he's definitely a very good player. He would give me a run for my money for min-maxing respawns for sure. You can definitely watch him to learn a lot about how to play and how to move. Elemental defense on armor. Do I have it here? No. I have death imbuement from Hunting Mirror. So no, I don't have ice protection. Would make it a lot easier, of course. I'm not necessarily saying that word, but like, you know, it's rare that I find somebody who does play better, but it does happen. And, you know, I haven't like competed against him. So it's not really possible to say. From what I can tell, he's a very, very good player. And that's not a diplomatic answer. That's just a genuine answer. And there's no real way to directly compare in Tibia anyway. So that's the best best I can say. Tibia is very hard to measure skill in, really, because everyone has like slightly different characters and equipment and stuff. Well, Makdi, that's true if you're just talking about levels, right? But I think the question here is more around skill and being able to get like experience per hour, right? And that's very hard to compare in Tibia. I mean, we always have like some fun thought experiments on our Discord how you could measure that. But there's no real like ultimate way of be like, this is the best Tibia player ever kind of thing, right? There's no objective way to measure performance in Tibia. Russian 400. Yeah. How are we doing with experience? 4.5. Okay, so yeah. As usual, you know, chatting takes away a few percentage points of my experience, but yeah, you can definitely push 5k raw here. Nezus, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Thank you, appreciate it. How much more boost do I have? 19 minutes. All right. Can get it going again. 22. I think we'll just stream until 10 p.m. We'll finish this claim and I'll probably go to sleep. I'm quite tired after the 6-hour drive today across all of Poland. But yeah, we'll finish this claim 40 minutes from now, and then I'll be going to sleep. And tomorrow we'll be streaming after the server restarts, after the patch. We'll see. We'll see what that ends up being. I'm really hoping for no nerfs, but I have a bad feeling. Is one Tanasursus missing? Is it not respawned yet? Or did I lose it? Oh, I lost it. Never mind. How's the profit looking? About 500k per hour while using USPs. I don't know if I need to use USPs. I think I could use GMPs by default and just have USPs for like boxes. I think next time I come, I'll try to come with GMPs. I think that could improve the profit quite a lot. skill. I have 103 fist at the moment and 44 magic level. So pretty good for 3 weeks in, but nothing too crazy long term. .7 raw now. It's going up a little bit as I'm getting a little bit more used to the respawn. What do you think about Inferno class, especially the crit one? Claws. Yeah, they're good. I have them. I think they're pretty good. They're about the same as the Moonspade, but much easier to obtain and cheaper to run with only one imbue. So I'll probably be sticking with the Inferno claws, to be honest. Also, I sold the Moonspade for 110 KK, so I was made an offer I couldn't refuse and sold them, profited 85 KK after using them for like a week. So yeah, now I just have the claws. $110 KK, palm? Is that what he offered? I don't think he's getting that much. I think he paid a little bit too much for them. You couldn't make the same EXP as your video. That was pre-nerf. I don't remember, but the damage reduction was offset by the G4 buff. So even if it was pre-nerf, the damage output of the monk is still the same after the nerf currently, with a little bit less sustain. So I'm skeptical that the nerf is the reason why you couldn't get as much. Yeah, you overpaid for the claws, didn't you? For the lion ones. I really wanted the lion claws to start with, but it turns out both the Inferno claws and the Moonspade are very, very nice. I don't like the when you can't see anything on some of these floors. Like, look, I can't see shit here on that box. Anyway, the visibility in Winter Court is sometimes a bit sus. Is Inferno Claws much better than Lion Claws? Well, it's the offensive version. Lion Claws is the defensive version, so if you're hunting something really hard, then the Lion Claws are better, but generally speaking, the more offensive version usually wins out in Tibia. Do I have auto aim on? Nope. I don't think auto aim is all that good. I don't have it on. It's picking. Is it picking up the TV? And the Ormond Fury dungeon on my monk from... Really? From 180? That's quite impressive. I didn't think 180 would be doable. $180, that's... I thought it was quite hard at 250, so I'm impressed you went at 180, to be honest. Fair enough. The difference between the two weapons is only about 2% damage. Probably something like that. I think it's the more like 3%, I think, between Lion Claws and Inferno. Yeah, that's significant. 3% damage is, you know, in Tibia terms, that's quite a lot. What mouse do you use? I use the Scimitar Corsair Pro or Elite, whatever. Corsair, basically, whatever mouse they have. Sure, you can find it. Impressed with the raw experience here? Yeah. I mean, the monk does very good experience pretty much everywhere, right? Yeah. I can push 5kk here off stream, maybe about 4.8 stable. Not focusing super much. Do you think the monk is the best profession? It's best in the existing level range. 0 to 500 or so, yeah. Probably not at higher levels. Exactly, it was nerfed already. We don't need any more nerfs. It was enough. We'll have more nerfs, unfortunately. I wish there wasn't, but there will be. Yeah, I think if I wasn't playing the monk, I would feel a little bit annoyed. Especially if I was like level 200 paladin or something. I'd be watching monks get crazy numbers. I'd be a bit annoyed. That's why you gotta play monk. Yes. All low levels are pretty fuming at the power of the monk. I do get a lot of calls for nerfs in my YouTube videos about the monk. Somewhat justified, I admit. I think the monks were designed for the casual player. Yeah, it's definitely a more modern vocation with like a relatively high skill ceiling, but I wonder if there's something to it that a lot of like the high skilled players have picked up monks. And that's why it seems like it's so good compared to other vocations. But at the end of the day, I could not be doing the same numbers on other vocations anyway, right? So it's probably both, bit of both. A lot of good players playing them, and also they are a bit too strong as well.
Choice to the top. I found love instead of chewing bubblegum. I'm wearing clothes I can afford. I'm trying to look cool for a girl. I fell in love. Running banks can't get enough. Might as well go to the world.
Yes, I sold off all my equipment from my paladin. I still have like a couple of items available. I think like my T2 Soul Bleeder still available and something else. But yeah, it's all on the market. Whatever's not sold yet. But it's mostly sold yet. Not planning to come back to the paladin. A bit of backspawn. Oh, we're doing 4.8 KK by the way. It picked up a bit. $4.9. 4.94. Okay. Yeah, we as you can see, I can push 5KK raw here with no charms. Glad we got that confirmed at least. How much does just the first of outburst usually hit for? 1200, 1400. I've not been paying super much attention though. I just use the spells and see how they feel. Vibe gaming. It feels weaker than a takedown though, but I've not been paying enough attention to definitively confirm that. Yes, you can start on 80 first. 80 first is fine. I had 65 when I started on day one. Deathlings are good. Deathlings are good, but not like amazing. They have pretty bad ratios overall. I think I was doing 5KK raw at Deathlings, which is fine, but it's not going to be like best slot or best spot. $400, I think, for Deathlings. Maybe a bit earlier. Any Sanguine Claws? I haven't checked. I'm not looking for Sanguine items yet. Starting to look at Soul items for now. Souls. I'm actually not looking for them yet. I'm looking for Soul Kamas and the Garb. Those are the two I'd like to buy first. And the ring from Primal. With praise? Nope. No praise, no charms. No ice imbuement even. I need to find a better spot to stand here in like the semi-box. I don't know where. I'm gonna have a look in a second. Don't like this one. Maybe this one. $5, $6. Ooh, I think the one SQ one SQ Empire. This one, right? This will be a $5 because this guy behind you won't be able to get there. Yeah, this is the spot. Let me mark it. Here we go. Welcome ask for price check. Honestly, I haven't seen one yet. I'd pay 200 KK for it today. Probably not much more than that though. 320 maybe. That's the ballpark I'm looking to pay for it. Which imbues should go for my Infernal Claw? Assuming you have the crit, then you go for Void. You want Void and crit always. So you want the crit, like, enhancement, whatever it's called. And then you just want to imbue it with mana leech. What do you think of auto aim? Don't like it. I don't like it. I tried it. Not good enough for me. Was missing too much stuff. Good idea for casual players, but definitely makes it easier to play, but it's not great for pushing experience. Lion Amulet is no better than Marudri. I'd rather have the fist than the magic level. Honestly, I could probably be using the orange collar, to be honest. But I do like the 4% physical from the amulet as well. Defensively, the Lion Amulet is probably a bit better, but not that important. Hello, Angel. Thank you. Very kind. Does order of builders really matter? No. It doesn't really matter, no. You're right. I guess the only decision is if you prefer flurry or chain. At this point, chains feels a bit better to me. And don't need to target it, which is nice. Boosters out. Let's get another boost after this box. Although we won't finish it today. We're only got another 15 minutes. What am I expecting here for EXP once I have charms? Well, I can do 5 KK roll without charms, so 5.2 maybe. 5.3, something like that. It'll be a long time before I complete charms here. Takes very long to do harbingers. How many exercise ones have I used? Maybe 15 at this point, 15, 20, something like that. I haven't been keeping track. There could be more, could be less. Not terrible amount. I've not been using them for like weeks at this point, for like a couple of weeks. I used them for like the first week and then only on double. I haven't used like a tremendous amount. All within budget. This is a weird pull for me. Got a bit messed up. Yeah, Tiger, you're probably right. There is probably a little bit of room to tweak it. But then there's the mental overhead of trying to optimize it versus just using brain dead rotation without worrying about it. Something to be said for that as well. But yeah, of course, you can weave them in and out depending on what's better in a particular moment. Yeah, I have loads of fun. I have loads of fun playing the monk. It feels like a kite in EK, which I always enjoyed that playstyle, so I'm just happy not to use runes. Yep, monk summon is basically like an EK summon. You're never really going to use it anywhere. Other than like bosses or something. Unfortunately. But it looks fun. Kind of silly, but fun. Good man, Ford. Practice in real life. Very good. Mid-level monk is strongest. Yep. Like low level, it's kind of crappy until like level 70, 90. And it gets very, very good from then on. And like level 250 monk is just insane. I haven't been to Nagas yet at all on the monk. We'll probably do that maybe tomorrow or the day after.
If you want me to take over, just give me the green light. Just give me the green light. If you want me to get close to you, just tell me what to do. Tell me what to do.
You have charms? No, I don't. I don't have charms here or Nagas. I'm not sure which one you're asking, but no. Like this character I bought had loads of charms, but not actually a lot of the common places like that. So I'll have a chance to get them. It'll be insane until tomorrow, I says. Hopefully a bit longer. Please no nerf. Yeah, I think I could drop down spirits here as well. I think I could definitely drop down to GMPs for majority of the lap and then just ultimate spirits for like a couple of pulls. That would be better. 7k, 700k profit on my hyenas. Yep, sounds about right. If you use GMPs. At this level, you start profiting everywhere with the monk. Very nice. Yeah, that's it. If you enjoy the class, even if it's weaker, it's still going to be fun, right? I don't care if this gets nerfed. I'm still going to be playing it. So, yeah. Same attitude here. And yeah, I think we're going to clear the basement and we're going to leave. Definitely getting a bit too tired after a long day of driving. And if we stop playing now, we'll have full stamina for tomorrow after server save. Yep. Yes, Palm, definitely. Well, that's why I keep saying on the monk, right? You keep saying that I get someone, I'm like, oh, this is way easier than expected. Kind of how the monk works. Still can't believe how easy Warzone 5 was earlier. Yeah, Salas, I would definitely welcome that. I think that is a very reasonable way of nerfing it. Yeah, I think the damage is just a little bit too insane. The sustain is okay given the damage, but yeah, maybe without the damage, the sustain would be an issue. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm just really hoping there won't be any nerf for now, and we get to enjoy it in this state a little bit longer. All right, let's run out. I've had enough for today. Yeah, we peaked around 4.95 KK raw. 500k profit per hour, but I think next time I come, I'm going to come with GMPs mostly. Yeah, I think we'll see tomorrow. I think it's still too early for the next nerf. It's only been like 2 weeks. My friend Jalmin, have you finished your hunt, Palm? Or is he trolling you? Okay. All right. Yes, he's who are we gonna raid today? Probably on legit roll. That's what he's doing. Or is he finishing now? Not sure. My friend Anti-Druid is also live. Maybe we'll raid him. He's a good friend. Look. All right. Okay, so I see that guy's still not giving up and we're hyenas. That's why I'm not going to hyenas again. It's not worth it. Not worth it with people like that. Anyway, we'll finish now. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do on Winter Court next time. GMPs to restore mana after each box and USPs while sort of like boxing with like 5 or more monsters. Yep, that's the plan. Definitely gonna get more profit that way, and should be doable just fine. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. This week we're gonna have a lot of streams in the week because I have a week off work and the kids are away with the grandparents. So tomorrow we'll be starting after server save. Yes, long stream tomorrow. We'll see how long. We'll see how long I can do it. But yeah, we'll be doing it after server save, so 10:30 or so, because it's prolonged server save tomorrow. Probably for a few hours. We'll see how long. 4 hours, maybe 5 hours. See how we feel. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, everyone. We going to raid my friend Kieran, Anti-Druid. Great guy. Go say hello to him, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye bye.
And you unfollow me as well? Okay. I hope you never win on my giveaway. Nothing possible.